got a lot to say. See you looking my way. Been waiting for you all day. Telling me you're one of a kind. Cold-blooded California dime. You were working it right. Shot collar got golden.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have all been well. So today's video is on this 100% drugstore Valentine's makeup look. So I've done like a pink smoky eye, and I've kind of done like more intense looks because you guys know like I live for that creatively. Like I just love stuff like that. But I figured I would do a simple but glamorous classic makeup look, and this is what I came up with. I also used some standard drugstore products that's available for everyone and that I think most of you guys probably already have, like the Maybelline the Nudes palette. It's pretty much like a standard palette that I think we all have by now. But yeah, so I came up with this look. It's really classic, but yeah, you can still make it dramatic if you choose the bold lip. And yeah, let's just get into the tutorial. To start off, I'm going to prime my face with this Fix and Perfect primer from Rimmel. It has a lotion-like texture, so I like it because it's not really that silicone-y feeling. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow. It was on my January favorites. So far, I've been absolutely loving this stuff, and I'm going to blend it out with a Real Techniques sponge. To conceal my acne around the perimeters of my face, I'm going to go in with Covergirl Outlast Concealer in 01 Fair. It's pretty much just a light skin shade, so I don't know why they call it fair, and I'm just going to blend that out also. To highlight the center of my face, I'm going to go in with NYX High Definition Concealer in CW01 Porcelain. This is my favorite concealer from the drugstore right now. It's very close to white, so I find it extremely brightening and I enjoy the formula. I'm going to set all that using one of my favorite translucent powders. This is the Maybelline translucent powder, and you guys, I use a ton of this. I couldn't keep it all in because we would have been here for like a minute of me setting my face, but just trust, I use a ton of powder. I'm going to set the perimeters of my face with this Maybelline Better Skin Transforming powder. So this is kind of a little bit off color for me, but I use it only around the outsides of my face, so it's fine. It's kind of just giving me color back into my skin again. For my brows, I'm going to go in with my trusty Maybelline Define and Fill Brow Duo in soft brown. You guys, I use this brow pencil for every single look that I do, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill the bottom portion of my brow because that's where it's the most sparse, and I'm just going to draw the tail and fill it in. For my soft, easy eye, I'm going to go in with Maybelline the Nudes palette. I'm going to grab that light grayish brown shade, and I'm going to take it on a MAC 217 and work it into my crease back and forth. These shadows are not the most pigmented, so I did have to layer the color up for quite a while on my lid. I attempted to use that white shimmery shade in the palette, but it was just so sheer on my eye. I actually ended up going with a Milani eyeshadow instead, and this one still wasn't the most pigmented compared to like a MAC shadow, but we're not paying for a MAC shadow, so I just actually took my time layering the color, and then I blended it out once again with that same 217. To create some subtle definition, I went in with a cool tone brown. I'm using this on a Furless Cosmetics fan brush, and I'm just going to put it in the outer third of my eye. Nothing really particularly fancy about this part. I am just building up that color in the outer third. I'm going to go in with my 217 once again to blend it all out so nothing is harsh and everything is more seamless. For my eyeliner today, I'm going to go in with a gel liner, and I'm going to go in with the actual brush that came with the liner, and I'm just going to create a subtle line right on my upper lash line. I didn't want anything too strong, so I just created a small line there and then I blended it out. I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on. This is Miss Manga. I don't find anything like particularly great about this mascara, so I just threw it on. So the gray tones weren't doing it for me at all, so I had to add some black. This is the same black from the palette, and I'm just going to stamp it right over the outer third. And then you guys guessed it, I'm going to blend it all out again with the 217. The lower lash line is going to be quick and easy, so I'm going to go in with the Loreal Smoldering Pencil in brown. I'm just going to put that right underneath my lashes. Then I'm going to use that same eyeliner to tightline. We're not going to do anything too extravagant on the lower lash line, just provide some subtle definition. I'm going to go in with the black again from the palette. I'm going to take a really sharp definer brush and I'm going to stamp right over that eyeliner. We're not going to really blend this out or anything. I'm purely just setting the color there so the eyeliner is set and more intense. Now for the best part, I'm going to contour my face. I'm going to take this Jordana pen and I'm going to go along my hairline. I am going to go along my cheekbones and I'm going to diminish the look of my double chin all with the shadow stick. It's like the perfect gray tone for light skinned girls. So yeah, I just love it. I'm going to put it everywhere and then I'm going to blend it all out with the Real Techniques brush. So now that I look really gray, I'm going to go in with my NYX blush in shade Taupe and I'm going to stamp over that cream contour. I don't really rub too much on this step because I don't want to mess up my base. So I'm pretty much just stamping or lightly going over that cream. Now that we've created some shadow, I'm going to add some warmth. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild Duo and I'm going right in between the contour shade and the rest of my face. So I'm just creating that transition between the two colors. So I'm going to blend it all out using this MAC small contour brush. I'm going to go on my cheeks. Everywhere that we put the cream contour, I'm just going to blend it out and add some warmth now. I'm going to do a quick cleanup of my cheeks using the same Maybelline translucent powder, and I'm just going to let that sit there as we move on to highlight. I'm going to grab this highlighter from Wet n Wild and I'm going to define my eyebrow and I'm just going to put it right there on the arch, and I'm also going to pop this in my inner corners. I'm going to dust away that bake and blend out that contour line just a little bit with a small brush. To highlight, I'm going to go in with one of the new NYX highlights. I think this one is in Snow Rose. It's a really off-white, bright shade. I did have to layer it up quite a bit, but hey, I layer up $40 highlights. I still really liked it. It's super pretty. For my peachy blush today, I'm going to go in with two of my favorites. This is Wet n Wild Apri-cot in the middle, and then I don't have a picture to show you guys, but I also topped it off with Milani Luminoso. For just a little more sheen on my cheeks, I went in with the Catwalk pink again, the same highlight I used to do my eyebrows, and I'm just going to put that right over the teensy tops of my cheekbones. I'm now going to set my whole face using this L'Oreal setting spray. And then we are going to dive right into lip options. So this first one that I'm showing you is a new one from Jordana, and it's kind of like a fiery reddish pink. I figured a classic red for Valentine's Day would always be nice if you're totally into that. This one is more on the pink side, so it's kind of just like fire. It's like super bright. So yeah, that's my red option. And then I should have done the nude first because my lips are totally stained. That Jordana one was a pain to take off. But I'm going in with the NYX Push Up Lip Lingerie and I'm topping it off with a intense butter gloss. So I spent my time and I finally got the nudes to show through because my red lips were totally stained. Now my favorite option, and this is Wet n Wild Goth Topic. Holy jeez, I love this color. I'm not in love with the applicator. I find that I can't get a flawless line, so I had to clean up my mouth with concealer, but still the color, gorge. But you guys, that wraps up this look. Please let me know if you liked it, if you want to recreate it, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!